Hello everyone, welcome to part 24 of Laravel 9 series, in which we are creating the multi-vendor e-commerce website. So in this video we are going to highlight the current open tabs at admin sidebar. So you can see here that all the sidebar items are currently selected and currently highlighted, but this is not the correct way. We need to select only that item, that tab that we want to open. Okay. So in last video we have seen that we able to complete this admin management section. You can see that we able to complete, but when we select any of the tab here, like if I will select the admins, then but we can't able to know from here that which tab we are in, which tab we have selected. Okay, like we have selected the sub admins, then it is showing like this. If we are setting the update password, then it is showing like this. It is also incorrect, because if we will click on update password, then only settings and update password will get highlighted. So this behavior is wrong. See, it may be working for some of the items, some of the tabs, but it is not working correctly for all the tabs. So we need to correct it. So first thing is, we need to remove the class that is coming like this. Okay, we will add our own inline css we are going to add. Okay, so we are going to take help from the jQuery, and we are going to correct the css as well. We are going to see what things we are loading, like this nav link we are loading, this nav item we are loading. Okay, see, these things we are loading. I'm going to open here. I'm going to close all the files. Will open once again. Okay, so this is my folder, ecom9 folder. First thing is, I'm going to open the custom.js file, in which I'm going to remove some classes that is creating problem for us. Okay, so here we are going to add our own custom JS, like we have added for checking the admin password, and for updating the admin status. Recently we have added for the admin status jQuery as well. Okay, so few more classes we are going to add that is creating the issue. Like if we are selecting that all are getting selected, see here, if we are going down, we are going to check here, inspect this particular item, and that what is giving the issue here. See, we are going to check here that what is exactly what is giving the issue. Like if we will select these subadmins. Okay, so this active class, we are going to remove this active class. Okay, yeah, fine. We are not going to make any tab active initially. Okay, so we need to remove the active class from the beginning. So with the help of jQuery we can do this task. Okay, so we are going to do one thing here. See, I am going to now see, I have seen that we have the nav item and nav link. We remove the active class both from the nav item and nav link. So we are going to do like this. From the nav item we are going to remove the active class from the nav item, remove class, and we are going to remove the active class from the nav item. Okay, and also we are going to remove the active class from the nav link as well. Okay, so now we can refresh here and see, we can see active class are still here. We may require to do few more things here. Okay, so I will open the sidebar as well, admin sidebar. So we are going to check that we need to remove and why all are getting selected. Okay, okay, let's come under settings. Under settings we use the UI basic. Okay, ID, and see, we have used the see, while copy pasting the code, we have used the similar IDs. You can see here UI basic ID here same, and here also same, so here also same, so it is incorrect. ID can be only one. You can give one ID to one element and you can't use that ID to the other elements. You can't use the duplicate ID. Okay, so make sure that you will not make this mistake. So we are going to have the unique ID for all the elements. Okay, like UI settings for this one, and for this one we can make like UI admins. Okay, UI admins for this one, and for this one UI users, so make these separate for all. Okay, so and for this one we can use the UI vendors. Okay, so now we can try once. We can refresh, and only one must get selected, not all. Like if we are selecting admin management, then admin management gets selected. If we are selecting this setting, then setting gets selected. If we are getting the dashboard, then dashboard gets selected. Okay, so one more thing we need to do here, that we want to select the particular tab, and for that we need to make use of the session. Okay, so we will open the admin management here, admin controllers, in fact admin controller, and first of all we are going to add the session for the dashboard. Okay, so we will start the session here, like session we will use one session, like the page session we will use, and in page session we are going to add the dashboard. This one we have also done in advanced ecom series, if you remember. Okay, then it will be easier for you. Do follow the previous series as well. Okay, so that you will get a lot of help from there. So after done this one, we can simply add the condition here in dashboard. Okay, we are going to add the condition here in here we are going to add, like if session get page equal to dashboard, then we are going to highlight this one. Then here I'm going to add the end if. Okay, and inside this one we can make its background. Okay, we can make this background in the same color, this one. Okay, we can pick this color if you are having some add-on in your browser. Then otherwise you can install the add-on for your browser, like you can install the color picker add-on for your browser. Okay, so we can use the same color for highlighting the tab. Here I'm going to use the important, so that it will select this. Okay, so all the css you are required to put in css, not do this inline css. Okay, I am just using for fasten the process, but you need to add the css in the css file, or create the separate css file like custom.css, like we have created custom.js. So you can create the custom.css inside the css folder and include that file. Okay, so that thing I hope that you can do. So if I will do 50% of the work, 50% of the work you need to do from your end as well. Okay, so make all the efforts from your end as well. So I will do the color here as uh, white color. Okay, in the highlighter tab. And okay, so now we are going to select the dashboard. Okay, so see, session does not exist, so we are going to use the session here. Use session. Okay, so let's refresh. So see, this one is selected as we have selected this one. Now we'll come to setting, and for settings we are just copy this one, like for update admin password we are going to make it the same like this one, update admin password. and just copy, and for update admin details, we are going to make it update admin details, this one, in session. Okay, so we are going to add here for update admin password and update admin details. Okay, for both, and also we are going to check for the settings tab is not clickable, so we will add for this one. Okay, so we are going to do here, uh, here we are going to add the condition here, like if session get page equal to uh, either update admin password or it can be update admin details. In both the cases we are going to highlight this settings tab, and also another tabs we are going to highlight here, update admin details. Okay, so I will first put and if, and inside this we are going to use this style that we have created. Okay, so it seems to be fine, and after that we are going to highlight these update password and update details whenever they get highlighted. Okay, so for that we again put in a tag. Okay, here, so I'm going to copy this one and will paste here, and in this time I am going to see if update admin password is in session. We are going to remove this one. Okay, if the selected session is the update admin password, okay, then we will give the style background as this one, important color this one, that's fine. And here also we are going to add the else. In else we will make the background and color, uh, see background we will make it like the color will be this one, and the background will be, see, reverse of that. Okay, so then the same thing we are going to follow for the update details as well. Okay, here it will come for update admin details, so let's check it. Like if we will select the settings, update password, no, this is not seems to be correct, and also some issue is coming. Let's see what we can do. Okay, do one more thing here. Here also we are going to give the inline css for this one as well. Okay, so you can add all in classes. Okay, uh, so here also we are going to give, and this color we're going to give it like this. So now check once again. Okay, so now it seems to be fine. You can see in set, when we select the settings update details, then only that update details will get selected. You can see here, when we'll select update password, then update password gets selected, and also the settings tab gets selected. If we select the dashboard, then dashboard gets selected. Okay, if we select the settings in update password of settings, then update password as well as settings will get selected. You update details, then update details and settings will get selected. So now it seems to be fine. Now if we will come to admin, here also we are going to do the same thing. Okay, for the admin management, and for that we will update. First of all, we are going to add the classes for these admins, sub admins. Okay, in the same way like we are adding for others. This one I will copy this one and paste for the admins that we have created the last time, this one. And we are going to add in condition because we have the different condition for these admins. Okay, so we are going to put inside the condition these two condition, like if the session page here, and also we are going to put here we are going to add, like we are going to add view all like this. And here we are going to add view, and view this title whatever it comes, it can be admins, it can be sub admins, it can be vendors. Okay, we are going to use this title here. And also we are going to use this in lowercase, so we will use in str to lower here. Okay, php function. So now we are going to use this view all and view underscore subadmins, view underscore admins, view underscore vendors. Okay, for highlighting the tabs. So now we are going to highlight those tabs. We will just copy first of all this style background. We also require there for the submenu. Let's check where it is. Here it is, submenu. We are going to use this one, and we are going to copy this one, and we'll put under admins, subadmins and vendors. Okay, we are going to add here. And here what we are going to use, we are going to use here view admins in case of admins, and view subadmins in case of subadmins, view vendors in case of vendors, and the lastly we are going to use view underscore all in case of showing all together, admins, subadmins and vendors. So now we can refresh and we can see here, if we will go to admin management, we'll click on admins. So some issue has come up. We are going to check here, str to lower is this one, str to lower. Okay, now it must work fine. Okay, so now see, we have selected the admin, so admin gets selected, but this one we also required to select the admin management. And for that we will use the same code like we are doing here for selecting these settings. Okay, so I will just copy this one and will paste this one here inside the a tag here. And we are going to copy now view admins, see if it is view subadmins, then we will also select, and two more. So we are going to copy here this one like this, and after that we are going to display 1 and 2, view admins, view subadmins, view vendors and view all. Okay, if any of the value comes in session, then we are going to select its main header as well, like admin management admins, we will select the subadmins. So it seems that admin management we have selected the subadmins. See, for vendors we have selected the admin management and vendors, and we are selecting the all, then all are coming along with the admin management. And also it's open. Okay, when we select anything, it's get open as well. So how good it is. Okay, so like this we can able to highlight all the tabs on the left sidebar. And we can do the same thing with the vendor as well. Like if we will log in with the vendor panel, what is that, john at the rate of admin.com 123456. Okay, login. And for this one as well we can do for this one as well. Okay, so for this one also, for the vendors, also for these modules, personal details, business details and bank details, we can follow the same thing and to highlight them. So we are going to update that as well. Okay, okay, for this one as well. So we are going to add this session for these see update personal details and other details. uh, so once again we are going to copy this one and we'll put update vendor details in case of personal, in case of business, in case of bank. Okay, so in case of personal, we will have see update personal details. Okay, and I'm going to copy this one in case of business details, and in case of bank details. In case of we are going to add update business details and update bank details. Okay, so now at the sidebar we are going to use that code once again that we have done few times now, and make sure that we have this one for this sub menu. Okay, and we are going to put this one for the sub menu, and uh, for this one we are going to have this script that we have added in the nav item tag. Here it is. Okay, let's add this one. So here we are having the three things: update person details and update business details, and one more we are having, we can add one more here, and that is update bank details. Okay, update bank details. And for this one as well, we are going to copy the same script that we used for the update password for update details. Okay, and we are going to put inside this one like this. Okay, and only this one will get differ, like update personal details, update business details, and update bank details. Okay, so we are going to check once, refresh it, and see some issue has come up. So we need to check once that why this issue has come in else. Okay, so maybe some of the condition we miss here. If or it seems to be fine. Style is this one after end if, and we can undo it once. Okay, let's see. Issue is at this part or this part to identify. Yeah, issue seems to be here in this part. Okay, then do it carefully. Okay, so we have forgot to add and if, I think. Yeah, maybe, yeah, forget to add and if for all and if. Okay, so we have forgot to end the if condition, so that we will add now and we'll refresh it and see the personal details here. You will select the business details get selected, and we will select the bank details, then bank details get selected. Okay, so now both panels, both for vendors and both for admins, we able to update at the left sidebar for both the panels. So I request you to update your code to this one, and move all these styles to the classes, make custom.css file, and move all these files to there. Okay, so I hope that you can able to do this small work at your end, and if you will find any trouble, you can surely contact me. So we need to move further, with the e-commerce section. We need to add now the those modules, e-commerce modules, like sections, categories, products. Okay, so all that we are going to do, so that the vendor can able to add products for our e-commerce website, so that we can able to start the work at the front end as well. Okay, and one more thing I want to tell you, that when the admin approves the vendor account, and the email will go to the vendor. So that thing we are going to do when we will start working on the front end. Okay, so every time the vendor checks for the admin, super admin or admin check for the vendor's account, like if he approves the vendor account by checking its complete details, that its complete details is complete and all the information is given correctly, then he can approve this account from here, like we have done. Okay, So after he approve the account, email will go to the vendor that his account has been approved. Now he can able to add the products from the admin panel from his account. Okay, so that thing, that email process we are going to do later on when we will start working on the front, when the vendor registered from the front. Okay, so right now, right from this next video, we will start working on the e-commerce module, starting from this section, and much more we are going to do. So stay tuned for that. So that's all for now. Have a nice time.